What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out Man Fights Off Armed Home Invader to Protect Fiancé. I will leave a link down below to the original video. Let's watch it. Let's have some fun. Let's see what goes on with this video. I think it's like the clip of the actual incident followed by a bit of an interview with the people involved. It's going to be super interesting to check out and break down. Before we get started, if you haven't already yet, check out Chug. Look at this drinking vessel. I don't do sponsors on this channel, but this is a small business here in the UK that are making something that is genuinely really nice, and I wanted to support them as much as I could. So if you haven't already, link down below, 10% off. Also down below, you will find a link to Morale, my new business, if you're interested in the outdoors, if you're interested in foraging, if you're interested in survival, because there's going to be survival stuff on there soon. Go and check out Morale's social medias. You're going to really like that. But for now, let's shut up. Let's watch this and let's see what happens here, shall we?
It's 1:30 in the morning at this home in Idaho Falls.
What are they doing up at 1:30 in the morning? I'd be passed out by now, I would.
Time for lounging, watching a little TV, and checking your phone. You would hope that
Scrolling.
anyone who comes calling at this hour is family or a friend.
Is it 1:30 in the morning and you're just vibing still up? That's mental, that, isn't it? I'd be passed out in bed, tucked up like a little prince.
Not this time.
So a guy comes in.
I'm Caspian Shamo.
And I'm Isabel Shamo.
And we survived a home invasion robbery.
Jeez.
We just got home from a date and I was
Oh, okay. So they went out on a date and they were up already. So that makes sense.
pretty tired and I was just scrolling through my phone, halfway watching the documentary.
We went out and did one of those escape rooms, so we were pretty tuckered out from that, ready to relax.
Pretty tuckered out. He was pretty tuckered out.
And then I just hear a loud bang and the door flies open.
I've got a couple of roommates that live downstairs, so having people come in and out at all hours of the night isn't super odd, but
Yeah.
I kind of noticed him, and I did a double take.
Sit down, boys, right now.
Oh my God. So he's got a shotgun. He comes up the stairs. Is it going to be her that tackles him? Because he's not even seen her.
I just didn't know what was happening at first. I was just in shock.
The intruder orders Caspian to take a seat. Then he turns his attention and his shotgun toward Caspian's fiancé on the couch.
I definitely feared for my life whenever I saw that shotgun pointed at me. I've never been in a situation where a loaded gun was pointed.
She looks pretty calm, just sat there though, doesn't she? Maybe she's just a bit in shock and she's still... I mean, people aren't constantly on edge waiting for something to happen. So if you're late, you're tired, like she's probably a little bit shocked and a little bit, what's going on here? Is this someone pranking us? Is this a joke? Like, it takes a second for your brain to kick in to be like, oh my God, something bad's happening. Or at least it is for people who don't have military training, right?
Couch.
I definitely feared for my life whenever I saw that shotgun pointed at me. I've never been in a situation where a loaded gun was pointed at my face, and it was a shock and kind of my life flashed
It's not a pleasant feeling. It's not a pleasant feeling.
before my eyes.
Yeah. Holy, this guy just walks out casually like no big deal and then goes to frigging grab the gun. Okay, at this point, she needs to get up and get something and help him in some way. Otherwise, one slip of that gun pointing to his leg, pointing to his face, pointing to an arm, boom, gone. Oh my God. Oh, he's got the gun. He managed to get the gun. It's underneath him. I think he's pointing towards the kitchen right here. She's panicking. She doesn't know what to do. This app's the balls on this man. The balls.
Caspian reacts in a flash, grabbing the shotgun barrel.
Instinct kicked in, and I wasn't letting go of that shotgun.
Yeah.
At that moment, just straight adrenaline, I would say.
Caspian knows his fiancé is still in the room. She rolls off the couch. He barks in order.
Yeah. Do you know what's scary there? When he first gets him.
He barks in order.
Let's go back a little bit. We'll show you something that's... Oh, this is something that you learn in the military that you got to be very careful of, right? If someone's flailing a gun around, they can unintentionally pull the trigger And look where that gun, the direction of the gun goes towards. Straight towards the fiancé. So he's lucky it didn't go off there. Like, he's got hold of the gun there. He's got hold of the end of the barrel there. And it's like, boom. I mean, it might just be over or something. But if it's a shotgun, it's going to spray, most likely.
She rolls off the couch. He barks in order.
What does he say?
I yelled for the roommate. And that was all I could muster out.
Holy.
Caspian is actually being dragged down the stairs, still holding that death grip on the shotgun barrel, as the intruder is now on his own version of an escape room.
Oh my
I
God.
immediately, as soon as I felt safe enough, ran and called 911.
Good. I mean, that's a good call. Run into another room, stay safe, call 911. Bit worried about him, though, rolling down the stairs holding a shotgun.
And tried to help the best I could,
Yeah.
best I knew how.
It's becoming painfully clear to this home invader.
Wrong house, Buster. Yes, he cracks the Buster, didn't he? Wrong house, Buster.
I told him wrong house, Buster. He was fully in agreement. As we hit the stairs, it was a change in power for sure. I
Amazing.
slipped as it was icy. I overtook him, got the weapon away from him.
Did he shoot
The
him?
imminent threat is over. A moment for the couple to relax.
Holy, he's literally got hold of the gun. Good on him. That is amazing. This guy.
Caspian is now armed in self-defense, but hopefully won't need to use his weapons.
Oh, wait, is that a different gun? Or maybe it's just a different angle of the gun.
Caspian is now armed in self-defense, but hopefully won't need to use his weapons.
Oh
But
my
2
God.
minutes later, an angry knock at the door and an unbelievable request.
I opened the door, and he was asking for his shotgun back. And so we told him no, of course, and he tried to force his way back into the house.
The suspect finally fled the scene, still without his shotgun,
Oh
which
my
was
God.
loaded but never fired. Caspian turned it over to the police as he relived the sickening events.
The police were almost arriving. See sirens coming up.
Oh my God. I mean, at that point, he's lucky to have not been shot. If I had his gun and he's trying to break in again, I'm going to give him the rounds back, not the gun. I'm going to shoot him. Or at least when I was in America. You can't do that in the UK or you'll get arrested. Yeah, and in the UK, now that I live back in the UK again, if someone comes into your house and you attack them, you can get arrested. Don't want to get all weird about it, but it's kind of annoying. But if someone came into my house, even in the UK, and my kids and wife are in the house, mate, I'll turn you inside out.
It's flashing around the block, and he started heading back out the door again, and they intercepted him there by his vehicle.
So they got him? Nice.
The police showed up. Then they wanted me to walk through the situation with them, and I hadn't even really fully processed it yet.
Yeah.
I just got incredibly adrenaline high. I mean, my whole entire body was shaking. I was sweating. My face was bright red, and so I puked. It kind of all washes.
It makes sense with the adrenaline and stuff like that. People's body reacts differently. I've seen fully grown men cry after situations like that, and it's not because they're sad or whatever. It's just a bodily function of trying to release the adrenaline. I've seen people puke. I've seen people do all sorts of weird stuff after big events.
Over you. I mean, when you're in the midst of it, you don't feel any of those things happening. But
Yeah.
as soon as it kind of calms down, you're like, holy crap, this is really pretty crazy.
I'm just glad that you were there and you were able to take action so quickly.
Yeah. The fact that he was able to grab him like that and the shotgun not go off is massive.
And I felt safe before, but now I feel extra safe.
Yeah, I bet.
I know that he'll protect me no matter what.
You gotta have that shared trauma. Couples last longer when they've got shared trauma.
Having somebody to go through it with is certainly nice too.
Yeah.
Just days before this attack, Caspian and Isabel got engaged. They've since married and tried to move on with their life together.
It took me a while to be able to fully sleep without being super paranoid.
Yeah.
That someone else was gonna break in or something else was gonna happen.
Another good thing as well is the fact that he's got cameras in there, right? Like, for a cop to come in and be like, you took the shotgun off him, it's almost a bit unbelievable in a sense. Now, obviously, he's got, you know, her to back him up on that one. But, like, having the cameras there as well is just great evidence in it. That's why I have cameras at my house.
Arrested that night was 28-year-old Eddie Walker.
This
he
idiot.
pled guilty to aggravated battery and was sentenced to a maximum of 11 years in prison. The irony of the evening is not lost on these two and serves as an important reminder for all of us.
We were watching a true crime documentary when this happened, and now
Watching a true crime documentary. What are the chances?
we had to live through it. You know, you watch all those things and you think you know what to do, and then it really happens, and you just don't expect it to happen to you.
Yeah, we're definitely a lot more on our toes now.
A lot more careful.
Good on them though good on them for looking after themselves there in a situation where it is a tricky situation when someone comes at you with a gun. It's all instincts at that point, isn't it? And if you've not trained with the military or something like that, you don't know how you're going to react. That's the truth of it. There's a lot of people who think they know how they will react, but there's a lot of people who honestly, even though they think certain things, they don't really know how they will react, both during the event, after the event. And the truth is, for him to jump on that guy and grab the gun is big balls. That's what it is. Very, very impressive. Good on the guy. Unfortunately, there's a lot of things like that happen in around the world. I was going to say in the US, but it happens around the world where it doesn't go as well as it did for him, you know, and it's a bit more unsuccessful. But absolutely brilliant video. I should watch more videos like this and analyze real life situations, shouldn't I? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Check out Chug if you want to support a small local UK business. Absolutely amazing. And definitely check out Morale as well, my new business, link down below. And if you want to watch the video without me waffling, it's down below as well. Until next time, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.